Hello, welcome to the end of February update for Ribbongarden. I'm very pleased to announce that the battle system is fully put together and operational. So in a bit you'll see here how the enemies attack. Now in case you're wondering what just happened, this battle system is a bit hard to relate to anything in particular, but I'd say it's something like Guitar Hero. Out really, where the 8 boxes color-coded along the top of the screen actually correspond to the middle row keys of the keyboard. And so if you press A, then it'll be the red one, D would be the yellow, so on and so forth, with the middle key, G, not being used. So it's just 8 keys on either side, so you can just put both hands on there and just block it as it comes. So the sparkle tells you which box the gold line is targeting for its attack. And, yeah, it's basically like that, you know? Of course, if you mash the keys randomly, I'll just quickly show here. You can see that I took damage there from mashing keys randomly. If you hit a key, and it doesn't look a shot, it causes a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot of damage. Defending can heal some of your health, but when you get hit again, you know. I might make it so that defending also halves damage, but right now all it does is heal you. You can also flee. If you flee, you sustain a bit of damage, and can run away. But that's assuming that can actually get them. But, yeah. But that's also not all I want to show. There's also something new. See, shooting stuff is still in the game. Projectile attacks in the overworld is still there, and if you hit an enemy with one of these attacks, it'll basically affect them at the start of the battle as a sort of surprise attack. You can also use these skills in the battle menu itself. Costs like a little bit of your health. Right now I have that Solar Clone attack for Tom, and I also have the Hover Glitch for Jacob. It's pretty much as simple as that. I think it might need a little bit more polish, but I think, you know, I really like what I've got so far. So, yeah. That's just about everything for now, for the past 2 weeks, because now that university has started up for me again, I'm gonna be pretty busy for a while. But, you know, I might go from doing an update every 2 weeks to just doing an update every month. So, like, I'll do a devlog at the end of March, at the end of April, so on and so forth. And I'm hoping that over the next month I can try just adding the different enemies for the first chapter of the game, basically, which, you know, I only have those fluffy cat gold lines done at the moment. So, you know... And again, since university is here, you know, I'm gonna be juggling this personal project of mine with the university stuff. You know how it can be. So, yeah, I can't promise I can finish all the enemies by the end of March, but I'll probably finish at least like half of the ones I need to do. But once all the new enemies are added in, I should be able to just like make the rest of the levels and chapters and cutscenes and stuff, so they'll need more character graphics, more music, story, and, you know, a couple boss moments and such. So, yeah, overall things are looking pretty good for progress on the sort of first chapter of the game. And when I finish the first chapter, I'm going to release it as a new demo, since, you know, the prototype demo that I made last year, you know, it's a very different game. It's changing a lot. But, I should also show the game over sequence, it's like, that's a bit different now, too. But that's not all, actually, because I'm just trying to take some damage real quick so that I can, like, show people the scene. But, like, jumping off the ledge will also do a bit of damage on you. But yeah, just to show you how it works. Oh, also, if you are almost dead, you can't use the skill of Flee, because those would damage you. I don't want the player to die by fleeing, because that'll be a bit janky. But yeah. Here's the game of the sequence. You basically just wake up in the dream machine again. And you can go back to sleep, which just loads the game when you are, or you can wake up and it just sort of seamlessly goes back into what's basically the title screen, with the only difference being Jacob sleeping sound in that bed over there. So, yeah. Things are looking pretty good at the moment.